This is the monthly reading for the sign of Pisces for the next 30 days, starting from June 15th to July 15th. Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, Pisces. Please check the previous readings to see if your Sun, Moon, or Rising resonates with my readings. Please only register the parts of the readings that is true to your life. Please use your intuitive discernment to understand that the reading is not for you, and if it is for you, enjoy the reading. So I'm going to do the first spread for love for Pisces for the next 30 days, and then I am going to do for Pisces money for the next 30 days. Okay, so Pisces, the first card itself is the Hierophant card with the Four of Wands. So that means that there's some kind of commitment that's either coming towards you in love, or you are already in a commitment with someone. And during the beginning of this week, it's going to be solidifying. But there's some kind of marriage contract or a long-term relationship contract that is being formed with someone. It could be a soulmate that you're currently dealing with. There's going to be some kind of celebration. If none of that, you are going to be solidifying the bond that you have with the person that you're connecting with during the beginning of this week. Okay, so for some of you, it could be that this was a person that you wanted to have a very strong connection with, but you are getting offered the news or understanding or something that there might be another person that's involved, so they cannot offer you what you want in terms of a long-term connection as of now. This might be a soulmate and the person might already be involved with someone else, but there's some level of emotional connection between the both of you, and this is your card, and this is making you feel stuck. You're feeling stuck, you don't know what to do, you know that you have to wait, you know you want this person, but you don't know how long it is that this person is going to be with the other person, because this person has not given you any kind of an ultimatum that okay, this is when I'm going to be done with the other person, or you don't know, maybe it's a strong connection that the person has with the other person and they happen to meet you also. So you're feeling stuck because this is Piscean card. You might be connecting with a Taurus or a Gemini, but yeah, someone is feeling very left out. Like whatever you wanted out of the situation, you're feeling very left out in the cold because of whoever is there involved. Whoever this person is involved with, the other person is feeling left out in the cold, and I'm guessing it's you. Maybe that's why you're feeling stuck. You feel like there's nothing you can do in this situation other than wait, and the waiting is really hard for you to do because you don't even know how long you have to wait. That makes it even worse because the person that you're dealing with might not even be planning to stop or end the connection with the other person, but they're just expressing that there's someone else involved and they also like you, but then they can't pursue anything more. So you might still want a future with this person and you might be ready to wait for this person to be done, but you don't know how long you're gonna have to wait. So you are in that thinking and contemplation mode on how to get this connection to a stable point. You know that things are not going to be moving forward very fast, but you at least wanted to elevate to a point where you have something strong and stable. This person is not just going to go away. You know, you want some kind of an interaction that is stable and built on stable grounds with this person in the meantime, while the person takes time to deal with the other situation they have. For some of you, maybe they don't want to be with the other person, they're going through a process of trying to end it. For some of you, they are in a connection that they might not be happy with it, but they still have to be in it. So this is putting you at a place where you don't want to sacrifice what you have with this person. You want something stable, you want to fight for it, but at the same time, you don't think that you could expect anything more than what you could have with this person currently. You're thinking and you're contemplating. You might even be praying on having something stable and solid with this person. You might even express that you don't want anything long term, and whatever you have right now, you just want it to be stable with the person, or in future, whatever you have, wherever it reaches, you just want that level of stability. You don't want the ultimate long term, is at least what you're thinking, contemplating, and expressing, and you're fighting for that. Someone might get blocked from, but you feel like whatever forward movement you want with this person. Okay, it has to reach a level. As of now, it does not reach any level. It is at the Page of Cups level, where you both are connecting at an emotional level. It just started connecting at an emotional level, but then this got broken out to you that the person has someone else in the equation, and they can't have something more. That whatever they have to offer you is just at the Page of Cups level, and which is like very, I wouldn't say immature emotional connection, but not the highest level of emotional connection. They can't offer you more than that, and that's making you feel stuck. They might even directly put it to you that they see you as a really ideal person, but they cannot give you what you want and you would be looking for in terms of stability and long-term commitment. They can't offer you that because currently they are at a place where they can't offer that to someone else because there's someone else in the equation. So things are stalled for now. You don't even mind it as long as it reaches a higher place of stability. You want it to be a lot more stronger with this person, and then even if it doesn't move forward for a really long time, you're fine with it as long as you have something stable with the person, is what you're thinking. And you're really fighting for it, and someone is getting blocked. You are being defensive and you're wanting to fight down the competition. You're also wanting to fight for this connection to go forward really fast to that stable point. It might not be at level 10 of ultimate stability with the person, but you at least wanting to go to that level 5. Okay, level 5 is your safe zone with this person, is what you're thinking, and you want it to elevate from page level, which is like a level 2 probably in terms of stability, to a level 5 at least, and you're trying to fight hard for the situation to elevate to that point. Okay, someone's getting clarity over some kind of decision that they needed to make, some kind of ultimate clarity that they're getting. Yeah, someone's feeling very disappointed emotionally about the equal give and take. So, because there is no equal balance that can be given into the situation, one of you, okay, is going to be feeling very disappointed emotionally because you invested so much of your emotions into this, and you're going to be feeling second week from now something is going to happen that gives you the clarity that maybe this is not going to go the way that I expect it to go, even if I fight for it to go to that level. And as of now, I can't even expect it to go in a smooth way to that place, but something is going to strike you during the mid of the second week from now that is going to create that understanding inside you that maybe it's not going to go in exactly the route that you want it to go, and you're going to feel very disappointed emotionally, especially about the equal give and take and the balance that you could have with this person. It might be withdrawn. Even though this person has a lot of love for you, they might not be expressing it emotionally. And during the third week, I'm seeing that there's going to be some kind of an exchange in terms of emotional bond and the way that you both express each other. It might get slightly better during the third week, but they're still going to be, even though they hold a lot of love or potential, or this could be you because this is the first card. So the first card always represents the person that I'm reading for each week. This could be you. You have a lot of love, but you're going to have to suppress how much you feel for this person. You're going to probably have to bite down a lot of hurt also throughout the process, and you are coming into that realization, okay, that you do have such a special bond and special connection with this person. And so you're really reminiscing and in your emotions about how special this bond was. So Six of Pentacles level is interacting and talking at a very cordial level. Six of Cups is very like emotionally like taking care of each other and things like that. So you might be seeing that that might not be possible, and that's what you wanted out of this connection, because that's right below the Knight of Pentacles. So that's probably what you wanted, but you're realizing you're not going to get that. It's going to be a lot more formal between the both of you, and you're going to have to be okay with that till this person is done with the other person, or done with another thing, or whatever attachments they have at a soul level. For those of you who already knew that this person is with someone else, they might be expressing to you during this week that what you're expecting in terms of a commitment, they might not be able to offer to you. And then you go through this whole process. You are staying grounded. Someone is staying single from you. Someone is distancing themselves from you. Someone is keeping within themselves and in their own energy field, and some kind of cycle is getting done between you and the other person. Either you or the other person, both of you are gonna have to create this singlehood. We are gonna be single, we're gonna stay single, or like you are gonna have to come to terms emotionally with the fact that you're gonna have to be happy being single and being by yourself for a really long time, till all the karmic cycles are done between the both of you. And also whatever this person has with someone else, that also gets done. There's going to be some kind of an ending, and someone is blocking another person. So someone is staying guarded against another person. Someone is guarding their energetic space or their solitude. Someone is guarding that. Third week from now, either you or the other person is going to act a lot more single from the other person, okay, and be guarding that space, okay, and some kind of cycle is getting done between the both of you. And it could be anybody. It could be you with the person that you're dealing with. It could be a lover, it could be relatives, whatever it is, but someone is keeping within their ground and guarding that space from a connection that they had with another person. It could be a sibling also, and you are feeling in your emotions about it. You are feeling that hurt and that pain, okay, because this person is isolating themselves from you and guarding themselves away from you, completing some kind of a cycle with you. This creates a lot of anxiety in the person that is feeling that the other person is, whoever feels left out and whoever feels like they're being kept at a distance, that person is getting a lot of rush of anxiety after feeling ignored. So the fourth week from now, you're going to be in a mind space of just being fixated on how you're ignored. It could be a family situation also, or it could be the fact that this long-term commitment is not going exactly the way that you wanted it to pan out, or some kind of a commitment that you wanted to be something that is forever is not panning out, and the cycle is getting completed, and you are having this rush of emotion whenever you feel like you are being ignored or you're missing or the person or whatever it is. You want to rush back in and start the cycle again with this person, but you feel like they're holding their ground and just staying completely single away from you, or just isolating themselves from you. This might have been a connection that could have gone forward a lot more stable. Okay, so I'm seeing that someone is feeling extremely stable. This could be, since you're feeling ignored, it could be the other person, although this person is showing in their feminine energy. So their feminine energy of being grounded, they're very stable, very, very, very stable, and that is making someone else feel very trapped. They're turning towards their forever happiness and their forever future, and your forever future is feeling very bleak with this person. Someone is not able to move on. Someone is turning their back towards the other person. Could be you or the other person. Someone is turning their back towards the other person, and whoever is feeling ignored is feeling trapped. They're feeling mentally trapped because they want this person, whoever this grounded person is, this earth energy is, could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Whoever turned their back towards the other person and is making you feel ignored, you're feeling ignored, you're feeling in your head a lot about this person ignoring you and turning their back from you towards their forever future and their forever abundance. Could be without you, and you're feeling bad about that. You're really focused on wanting a new beginning with this person. Could be also dealing with an Aries, or you could have Aries in your chart. You're really fixated. Whenever you go into this anxiety mode, you're really fixated in wanting to have a new beginning with this person, but you're using kind of deceptive means to do that. Please stop doing that. It's not going to serve you. It's going to have karmic effects, and it's going to come and affect areas in your life that is doing good right now, or areas that is really precious to you right now, especially a commitment. So if you're doing this in a commitment where the person is acting guarded against wanting to be single with you, and yeah, this could be that also, you having to emotionally take that bullet where this person is acting guarded against you and wanting to create that space where, okay, establish first that we are both single and we're not going to be sharing more than the page of cups of emotional space, and that is how it's going to be, and that is making you feel very ignored about whatever you wanted in terms of stability with this person forever future. This person you're dealing with, this could be the other person. So you're feeling like the presence of this other person is giving you a lot of anxiety, and you're really trying to start a new beginning. The person you're dealing with, but you're kind of using deceptive ways to do that, putting a new spin into wanting to have a new beginning with a person, especially because you feel trapped about whatever you wanted with this person to be a lot more hasty and faster. That could be for some of you. For some others of you, it could be another person, and you're feeling trapped because you're not able to get what you want with this person. All right. So during the fourth week from now, you're going to be feeling ignored about not getting the forever form of stability that you were thinking of, okay, having with this person. And this could have been a cycle that was repeating in your life quite often, okay, and this is repeating again, and that's making you feel very dissatisfied, and emotionally you are feeling very trapped. This is probably a situation that could elevate you to a Queen of Pentacles level, which is a lot of stability, a lot of happiness, a lot of money, a lot of abundance. But now you're feeling trapped that it's not gone that way. And that feeling of trapped is making you want to, like, this is a person who doesn't know how to help the situation anymore. And you're using whatever you can to focus your energy into resurrecting the situation, having a new beginning. Okay, I didn't see this, but there is a card right behind this also. You are focused on wanting to have a new beginning with the person to come back towards you, I think, instead of moving away from you. You don't want to move away from this person. You want this person to bring their focus back towards you. You might even travel to this person. You might travel to this person, and or you might meet up this person, whoever you're connecting with, to resurrect the situation using a new way of dealing with them, or a new way of communicating with them, or showing a new level of passion with them. But that is with the intention that you want to reel them back in. You might even travel to them. All right, so Pisces, that was your love reading. I'm just going to do a spread for money. Okay, so Pisces, starting off this week, you're going to feel very out of your resources. First, this card came out like this. Okay, so I'm seeing that you are almost feeling out of your resources. You're feeling very threatened. Feel like you don't have enough money, maybe wherever you're staying or your staying condition, something about that. You might feel like that is being threatened, and you might lose the place that you stay, something like that. You really feel like you're going to be, for some of you, it's the stability at your job that is being jeopardized right now. There might not be money coming in for you. It might be a permanent job that you're at, and you're not getting the level of stability and money that you need out of it. Or something might be threatening your stability with your permanent job or your business or something. Okay, you might be starting this week off not feeling like you're getting enough profits out of whatever you're investing your time and effort into, and that might be jeopardizing the stability and the position that you are having. And you're working really, really hard. You're shifting your focus back into working really hard. Okay, you're putting a lot of your focus into your work. During the mid of this week onwards, you're going to be, because of the threat that you're feeling, you're trying to surpass that by working really hard. Okay, which is good, which is amazing. So you're trying to build on that stability. You might even be looking on other, because this is, you are turning your back towards whatever is currently making you feel insufficient in terms of money or resources or finance or funds or whatever, or in terms of just stability in itself. So you're turning your back probably to another project that could be money related, that could help you in this situation, or it's the same thing, but you are just trying to really work hard. You are trying to take your focus away from the fact that you don't have the stability that you're requiring out of the job right now, and you're trying to make do for that by working really, really hard. An awakening for you that, okay, I need to really work hard, I need to take this really seriously. You're going to be at that place. Ooh, you're feeling very, very, very trapped about you feeling, this is a person who feels very confident. Even if something happens to one area of their money, they're very confident, they have a lot of savings, but you are not in that position right now, and that's making you feel really trapped, and you feel like things are not in your hands as of now. Something about your stability is being very threatened, and your savings is being very threatened. Okay, and you are not feeling in this position, which is what you were probably feeling before, or you kind of wanted out of this job or this contract or whatever your money source is, your business or whatever it is. Your feeling of stability, Nine of Pentacles with the Nine of Cups, is when you feel really good about the fact that you don't have to worry about the money and it's always going to come. You're not in that place right now. As of now, you don't know what to do. Your hands are tied, and you don't have the clarity in how to be working the situation out. You're really balancing more than one, for sure, more than one projects to make do for that, and that's really taking up your time, your energy, your resources, and you're worrying a lot about, like, working so hard but not seeing the results immediately. And that's especially because you're operating from a place where, this panic and this anxiety of not having that level of stability that you require, and you want it this second. So you're really juggling a lot of different projects, and that is making you feel like, oh my god, I'm doing this. It's probably 3-4 days since you started like doing extra work, but you're really gauging on if it's making any changes to your current state of stability, which it's not going to. And in normal circumstances you would know that, but right now you're not feeling in the right judgment of your mind because of feeling trapped mentally with thoughts of, how am I going to survive this, how am I going to survive this, how do I get this better. So you're in that thought process, or you're feeling really stressed. Okay, so I'm seeing that that's your state of mind that you're going to be at going into the next week. But yeah, you're doing a lot of other projects too. You're putting a lot of your time and effort. All of a sudden you might be feeling very, very, very busy. You might have more than one permanent employment also. You feel like someone has done you dirty, or you lost a chance that you were relying on. One of the projects that you're relying on, you might have a small setback with it, and you're really counting on it, especially at this stage. Even the smallest of things, when you're really in mental anguish over your stability and having built that space for yourself where you're safe and you don't have to worry even in cases of calamity or something unexpected coming, because you don't have that stability, that level of stability that you're expecting to have. Even small setbacks could impact you. There's going to be some kind of small setback in one of the projects that you're doing, and that is really going to make you feel like, you know, like you've literally lost everything and you're going to have to give up and you're just going to have to walk away from that. It could be some method that you tried that failed, and now you're like, oh my god, that failed, and that was my only last resort of how I didn't know how to try it out. Things are panning out. By the mid of next week, just wait it out. Whatever happened to make that method or something not work out, it happened for a reason, because it was supposed to redirect you to a different way of dealing with it. Okay, it could also be that you might be getting some kind of an inheritance from family, or something family related that is coming to you, so that'll help you with the situation where you were feeling like it failed. Okay, now you're going to get some kind of support in terms of money and in terms of stability. There's going to be a sudden increase all of a sudden. It might not be a lot for a lot of you, but it's definitely going to help the situation that just, you know, turned south. Some of you might be taking help from your families, yeah, but you might be rerouted to another opportunity that could be a lot more long term. This could also be someone who, yeah, could be marriage oriented also, someone who wants to marry. But yeah, I'm also seeing that you're ending some kind of a cycle with a soulmate, some kind of a karmic cycle that you had with your money that was being tied to someone. Okay, that is also ending. You might have had your money and resources tied to someone within your family, and that is ending now. During this ending, someone might also be helping you out to transition you through this period of time of monetary slump. But you're really in your head. 3 weeks from now, you're overthinking, you're worrying so much. I seen you guys are worrying so much. Okay, not much happened, but you guys are in your head a lot because you want that level of stability that, you know, you hate being in that space where you don't have that emotional happiness, where you have nothing to worry about. Because you're not in that space, you might be still at much higher place than a lot of people, but because you're not at that space where you feel like completely at bliss, you're worrying and overthinking about the worst case scenario. Someone might even be avoiding you, and that's giving you a lot of stress. You want a new beginning, and not getting a new beginning to a situation that failed. This situation could have failed in the past quite a few times. It could be, if it's work, this could be a method that you really tried quite a few times and it kept repeating. It could be a method, or it could just be that this particular situation you tried to save it quite a few times monetarily, but it kept, the same thing kept happening, the same failure kept happening, and you're still fixated on why didn't it work out. I had so much of hopes with this, I put so much of time and effort into this, and there might be still another way you could try it out, but you're not even willing to look at what other ways are there, because you know you're fixated on what you want out of this, and you want it to start all over again. You want a new beginning and you want to move forward, but you're still focusing on the methods from the past that didn't work out and why it didn't work out to fix it. There's some kind of a karmic justice that's coming to you. You might be researching a lot. You might be learning a lot about what happened within the situation. There's going to be something that's legally coming towards you, and you're really stressing about it, I'm seeing. Yeah, but during the end of the 3rd week, I feel like you're going to be a lot more mature in terms of your spiritual understanding of karma and how it works out. If it's karma, if it is just a legal thing that's happening, okay, you're really researching and trying to understand and how to move forward away from this worry and anxiety. First, you'll be worrying, having a lot of anxiety about wanting a new beginning and wanting a new offer. Okay, it could be that some of you are fixated in wanting, you're not satisfied with the work conditions right now at your workplace because it's not giving you enough, and you want a new offer. Okay, and you want to use that offer to move away, so you're really searching and trying to find a new offer. 4th week, you're feeling very good, you're feeling victorious. That is going into July, you're going to be feeling very victorious. about all the emotional hurt that you had to go through. It kind of made you learn a lot of lessons. It made you learn a lot of lessons, and you've emotionally matured to a point where now you realize that this is just a temporary situation. You just had to go through it. It was not going to cause any big dents. Pisces card again, your intuition is going to reveal something new to you about why things had to happen the way that it happened. It had to show you that maybe you needed to look into a different direction to move forward, to balance the situation out, and also find something else legally to balance it out. Six of Wands is you feeling really victorious and good. Finally, after all this is done, you're feeling a lot more relief, and you're feeling that emotional maturity, but also at the same time you're feeling a hurt in having to accept that all this went down, and you're going to get some kind of an intuitive hit. There might be some kind of secrets that you're keeping, or some kind of secrets are going to get revealed to you about another person. So for the next 1 month, I see you Pisceans walking away. By the fourth week, you will be feeling victorious about having some kind of intuitive realization as to why all this had to happen. It happened so that you could walk away from certain things that was not serving you. You were putting a lot of your time and effort into something, into having things a certain way. It could be money projects, it could be things that you were doing, putting your time and effort into it, and you're kind of realizing that it's too late to realize that you need to walk away from it. But now, even if you don't have much, and you in, put in all your energy, all that you had into this, now you have to take only the knowledge and the experience that you gained out of what went wrong to walk away from it. Some of you might even make a short distance travel, get away from this particular situation to a newer prospect or something. It's going to create a little bit of a heartbreak situation for you, but I'm seeing that this is happening because intuitively and by your higher guides, this is being guided for you, because you were not realizing that something that you were investing your time and effort into was not meant for your highest, and you had to stop doing that for your good. So you're realizing what that is, and you're walking away from it. You still don't know where it is that you're now going to start putting your effort into, and that creates some kind of a heartbreak, because this is probably a baby, all these projects, okay, and having to even leave one of them, or even like a method that you used, or even relocate and do it just in a different place, that is going to be really disheartening for you. So Pisces, that's what I'm seeing. But also you feel victorious by the end of the week, because now you're finally getting the clarity and that realization out of how to be moving forward. And once you make that change, it's definitely going to be forward movement, and you're going to get the recognition for being able to make that change. It could be something that could be requiring you to be a little brave, and you're going to be that, and you're going to get the recognition for that. But at the same time, you're just going to have to walk away and leave a lot of things that you invested your time and effort into behind. All right, so Pisces, that's what I'm seeing for you guys for the next 30 days. I hope you liked your reading. Thank you for watching.